All right. Every other video I've done has gone really smoothly, and this one is like take four, but we're gonna give it another shot. I think it's a good like next video after doing Kendrick Lamar is to spend some time and talk about this artist, which is another hip hop artist that I really love, an artist that I actually fell in love with first as an actor on the show Community, and that's Childish Gambino. Love this dude. Love his music. My dog's coming in to be a part of this video now because why? Why not? Why not? But the thing is that like I'm someone that gets into music, and I'm a loyal person. So like when I like somebody, I really like their music, and I like them as a person. From what I can tell, I kind of want to go like all in. So I'll say for this artist, there's definitely some albums I need to spend more time with because I got into them kind of in a weird way, and I'll talk about that when I get to the album. But I'll tell you what album it's not. It's not this first album, which is Camp. I bought this album because I liked this song off a way different album. But I was like, I want to listen to them. This is the first album, so let's get started. Now, this album, a double LP on red opaque vinyl. It has a song on here called Bonfire. It has a song, I believe, called Heartbeats. Really like those. I hope I'm not wrong about that second song. Really like both of those songs. And again, I just need to spend more time with it, but it's really a great debut for a full-length album. One thing about Childish Gambino, because he's an alternate sort of a persona that Donald Glover puts on, he can do whatever he wants. So these first two, maybe not the biggest leap between them, but there is a difference. The second album's called Because of the Internet. And honestly, I know it's a great album. I can't tell you a single track off of it, which is shame on me. Again, I need to spend more time with this album. But I've liked what I've heard. I just haven't spent enough time. And this is maybe the downside sometimes of collecting vinyl is that you can very easily get a lot of albums and not spend enough time with them. But the purpose of vinyl is to spend time with an artist, to sit and listen to the whole album and flip it over. To be fair, sometimes life, kids, dog, work, all the stuff can keep me from spending the time that I want. But Childish Gambino is someone that I really want to spend a little bit more time with. I've liked everything I've heard. I know there's big singles on that. I just don't know them. Where I fell in love with Childish Gambino is this one, Kauai. And it's a weird one to fall in love with him on because, for one, this is an EP. It's not a full length. Two, there's several songs on here that are kind of like remixes. They're not really like, straight up new tracks. But the lead single off this was a song called Sober. The video's fantastic, and I used to play it a lot with my kids, and we just loved it. And it was a funny and endearing music video. It sounds amazing. This was a Record Store Day first when it was released. I thought it was a Record Store Day exclusive, and I missed it, and I was super bummed. And then when it was available, I got very excited, and I picked up my copy of it. So, Kauai by Childish Gambino. So then he comes out with his next full length, and it's very different than everything he's done before. It's called Awaken My Love. Big single on this one was Redbone. I saw it first on like a late night show, and I was like, this is the same Childish Gambino? I dig it, but it's just not what I was expecting. And I can say like, I think it may have been around this time or in between those or something when This Is America came out, and it's not really on. I don't think it's on a full length. I don't think it's on this. I don't think it's on any of the full lengths. But that song was just absolutely amazing, and the music video was so detailed, so rich, kind of like the Super Bowl show that just happened. There's so much creativity and symbolism, and it's got a literary value, I think. So it was interesting to see those changes, But this album, very good. I don't think I even said, I need to go back. Awake Because of the Internet, pink opaque vinyl. Kauai is just black vinyl. This one is like a blue opaque vinyl. And that brings me to the last album I own by Childish Gambino. This album originally was released during COVID with like a date as the album title, but now it's been officially released the right way. This is Childish Gambino, Ada Vista. This album is phenomenal. It's got several songs on it that I love. The singles that are advertised on the hype sticker here are Time featuring Ariana Grande and Littlefoot Bigfoot with Young Nudie. Now that last song had a music video, but I also just love the song Ada Vista on here. There's a lot to love. It's just black vinyl, So nothing like crazy, but it's super good. There is still one more album that he put out that is not in stores. It's only on his website right now, as far as I can tell. And that's Bando Stone in the New World. And I do plan on picking that up, so I have all the LPs plus that one EP. But if you love some good hip hop, some creativity, if you want to see someone who's like can change drastically as an artist throughout his career there, Childish Gambino is a great one to add.